Now, come to another topic, that is male reproductive system. So, male reproductive system consists of some parts. For example, these are the seminal vesicles. This part is the ejaculatory duct. This is the rectum part. This is anus. This tube is vas deferens. This is epididymis. This is testicle or testis. This pouch-like structure or bag-like structure is scrotum. Now come to some other parts, that is, this is the bladder. This is pubic symphysis. This part is the prostate part or prostate gland is present here. Now, this is corpus spongiosum. This part is urethra. This is foreskin. This is penis glands, and this opening is urethral opening or meatus. Now, let's discuss about all these parts in more detail along with their functions and some descriptions. Now, before moving ahead, it's important to know about the location of testes. So, testes are located outside the abdominal cavity in scrotum. So, basically, scrotum is a bag or pouch-like structure in which testes are located. The main purpose for being outside the abdominal cavity is that sperm production needs. So, testes are located outside, the reason being the sperm production needs temperature, and the temperature must be 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lower than the normal body temperature. 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lower than the body temperature. This is the main condition which is needed for the production of sperm. Now, let's see the structure of human sperm. So, human sperm has mainly 3 parts. Number 1 is head part. This is the head part. This is the midpiece. This part is the midpiece. And from here to here, this is the tail part. So, this head part consists of the outer covering, that is acrosome. Acrosome contains some enzymes. Those enzymes are responsible to dissolve the outer covering of the human female egg cell. Here, the nucleus is present. This is a part in which DNA is located inside the nucleus. And this midpiece comprises of the mitochondria. Mitochondria is also known as powerhouse of the cell. So, basically, the reason of mitochondria to be present here is to provide energy so that human sperm can actually work with energy. Because for the movement of this cell, a lot of energy is required. So, that energy is provided by mitochondria. Now, come to this tail part. This tail part is responsible for locomotion. So, the movement is possible because of this tail part. Because of this tail part, the human sperm can move to the female reproductive cell, that is egg or ovum. Now, come to the organs involved along with their functions. So, let's see. Number 1, penis contains corpora cavernosum, which when engorged makes the penis rigid and erect so that the sexual act can be possible. Prepuce protects the glans penis. Next part is the scrotum. So, let's see the structure scrotum in this diagram. So scrotum is this bag-like structure. So this is a structure in which testes are located. So scrotum is protective loose sac divided into two compartments for the internal organs, that is testes. Epididymis and vas deferens, temperature regulation of the testes. So testicle, that is testis, epididymis, vas deferens, they all are collected in this scrotum part. Scrotum is responsible to provide a suitable temperature because it is present outside the abdominal cavity, and it is responsible for giving 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lower than that of the body temperature, so that sperm can be produced. Now come to another part, that is testes. So testes produce spermatozoa or seminiferous tubules and testosterone. Testosterone is a hormone which is produced by the testes. Let's see the testes part in diagram. So testes or testicles are this part. Now come to another structure, that is epididymis. So epididymis basically store and transport sperm cells or sperm maturation also. Now come to another part, that is epididymis. So epididymis is responsible to store and transport of the sperm cells. It is also responsible for the maturation of the sperm cells. Now let's see epididymis in this diagram. So this part is epididymis. Now come to another part, that is vas deferens or ductus. So it is a cord-like structure that transports sperm from the testes and epididymis into urethra. Now come to another part, that is spermatic cord. So spermatic cord basically provides protection to the ductus or vas deferens. Internal and external spermatic arteries. Artery of the vas, venous pampiniform plexus, lymph vessels and nerves. Now come to another part, that is prostate gland. So prostate gland is responsible to produce some of the seminal fluid, which also produces a thin and white fluid that mixes with the seminal fluid to neutralize the urethra, and vagina to maintain sperm viability or functionality. Let's see this gland in the diagram. So in diagram, this part, this shaded part is the prostate gland. Now come to another part, that is seminal vesicles. So seminal vesicles are responsible to produce most of the seminal fluid. Let's see the seminal vesicles in the diagram. These are the seminal vesicle part.